Welcome back once again, all of my low carb friends, and for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome. Today I have a very simple keto meal for you that is ready in under 30 minutes. Today we're going to make a super simple keto taco pie with a real keto savory crust on it. We're not just throwing meat and veggies and cheese in there and calling it a pie. We are going to have an actual nice little crust on the bottom of it. And if you want a printable version of this, you can check out my website at janetsdeliciouslowcarbkitchen.com. You can find a printable version of this recipe and other goodies there for you. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see lots of easy, delicious, low-carb keto recipes, make sure you click that subscribe button and click the notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button. That way you can be notified every time I put out videos every Wednesday and Saturday. And if you'd like to help support the channel, make sure you scroll down in the description of the video. You'll see some affiliate links. Anytime you purchase anything using those affiliate links, a small portion of your purchase will go to me and help support the channel. So, while we do all that, let's get cooking.
Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Lightly spray a 9-inch pie pan and set it aside for a minute. In a medium bowl, combine up to 1.5 pounds of shredded cooked chicken, 129 grams of the salsa of your choice, and if you want to, you can add in a 15-ounce can of black soybeans that have been drained and rinsed, or any small cooked vegetable of your choice if you want to do that. You can also adjust the salsa more or less depending on how saucy you want your filling. Stir everything together until it's fully combined and all the chicken has been completely coated with the salsa. Then set it aside for just a minute. In a large bowl, combine 84 grams or around 3/4 cup of coconut flour, 2 grams or around a half teaspoon of baking powder, 1 gram or around a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and if you want to, you can put in some dry seasonings of your choice so that your crust has a little bit more flavor. Sift the dry ingredients together until everything is fully combined and there are no lumps in the dry ingredients. Add 2 large room temperature eggs. Make sure they are room temperature so that they mix in more smooth. Stir the eggs into the dry ingredients until everything is fully combined and all the dry ingredients have been lightly moistened with the eggs. Add 112 grams or around a half cup of the oil of your choice. Stir everything all together until everything is fully combined and you have a smooth, crumbly, but moist dough. Scrape down the sides of the bowl and push all the dough to the center of the bowl. Then scoop the dough into your prepared pie pan and firmly press the dough evenly throughout the bottom and up the sides of the pie pan. Use a fork and poke just a few holes throughout the bottom of your crust. This is just to help to avoid any bubbles that might form underneath the crust. Now, if you want a more firm crust, then you can pre-bake this crust for about 5 minutes before you put the filling in it. But if you don't mind a more soft crust, you can leave it just as it is like I did. That's the quickest way to do it. So that's up to you if you want a firm or soft crust. Sprinkle around a half cup of shredded cheese of your choice across the bottom of the crust. You can use more or less depending on how much cheese you want. You're just wanting enough to put a light layer across the bottom. Spread the meat mixture evenly over the shredded cheese. And if you want a little bit of a light crunch in your taco pie, you can sprinkle a little bit of crushed pork rinds or keto crushed chips over the top of the meat mixture. Spread about 1 cup of room temperature sour cream over your meat mixture. You can use more or less depending on how much sour cream you want over your mixture. Sprinkle around 1 cup of the shredded cheese of your choice over the sour cream. Again, you can adjust this more or less depending on how much cheese you want on top of your pie. Once the pie is all put together, place it in your preheated oven and bake at 350 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes or until the cheese is completely melted and the pie is heated through. Once the pie is done baking, Remove it from the oven and allow it to sit for at least 5 minutes before you slice it. That way the ingredients can set in well and you don't burn yourself. After 5 minutes, cut the desired slice of your choice, and if you want to, you can top it with some salsa or lettuce and tomato, whatever type of taco topping you want on top. That's up to you. You can eat it immediately. If you do have any leftovers, allow it to cool completely and store it in an airtight container in your refrigerator for up to 3 days. Eat and enjoy. In a medium mixing bowl, use a fork and smash 2 large, very ripe, peeled avocados until they are completely smooth. Add your desired amount of salt and pepper. Add 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. You can change or adjust the dry seasonings according to your taste. Stir everything together until it is fully combined and smooth. Add 1 tablespoon of lemon or lime juice, 2 tablespoons of sour cream, and 2 tablespoons of the salsa of your choice. You can adjust the sour cream and the salsa according to your taste and how creamy you want your guacamole. Stir everything together until everything is fully combined and the salsa is evenly distributed throughout the guacamole. You can use this immediately or you can store it in your refrigerator for up to 3 days. If you do decide to store it for longer than 1 day, make sure you stir it every day to avoid the browning process. Or you can store it in a freezer-safe container and freeze it for up to 3 months.
And that's our recipe of the day. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you want to see more videos like this, make sure you click that thumbs up like button, click that subscribe button, leave me a comment if you want to. Let me know if there's any recipes that you'd like to learn how to make and I'll do what I can to get those out there for you. And as always, keep cooking.